scoring up. Number 1, Mexican Standoff, Michael Francis, Bob Hawkes. Number 2, Elizabethan Era, Shane Osborne, stood down. Number 3, Auckland Lass, Fred Postgate, ODM. And number 4, Martha Lavinia, Jake Kerridge for Puddin McDonald. All scoring up quite nicely at the moment. Trial over 21.90. Arms about to fold back in, and they do. Green light goes on and away they go. Elizabethan Era's come out nicely. It's going to take up an early lead. Mexican Standoff eases to drop into second. Auckland Lass is going to drop into third. Leaves Martha Lavinia out wide. And I'm not sure if she's going to press on forward or take a bit of a sit, but it looks like she may be dropping in. Into the straight the first time. Elizabethan Era leaves about 7 or 8 metres to Mexican Standoff, 5 to Auckland Lass, and Martha Lavinia finally gets across and takes a bit of cover. Coming down to the bell with 2 laps to go. Shouldn't say that. Coming down to the finish line with 2 laps to go. Elizabethan Era, 3 metres to Mexican Standoff, 4 to Auckland Lass, 3 to Martha Lavinia. Out past the stable enclosure. Heading in towards the back straight. Elizabethan Era, 4 metres Mexican Standoff. Auckland Lass is the first to make some sort of a move as she comes to the outside and moves up stylishly. Martha Lavinia is going to follow her into the race. Heading down towards the 1200, and Elizabethan Era, 3 metres now to Auckland Lass. On the inside behind the leader we've got Mexican Standoff, and 1 out 1 back Martha Lavinia. He's getting a nice cart back into the trial. Coming off the San Mateo bend and into the front straight, and I'll get the Tobin Sound bell on this occasion. Elizabethan Era, about 1 metre now to Auckland Lass. 3rd on the fence, Mexican Standoff, 1 out 1 back Martha Lavinia. Bell rings out about now, and Elizabethan Era, probably 2.5 metres at the moment to Auckland Lass. 3rd on the fence, Mexican Standoff, 1 out 1 back Martha Lavinia. No moves yet other than the early ones, as we spoke about a lap and a half ago, but heading down towards the 600, Elizabethan Era. She's about 2 metres in front of Auckland Lass. Martha Lavinia starts to make a bit of a run out 3 wide and taking off some serious ground at the moment. Getting down towards the 400, and Elizabethan Era, Auckland Lass 2 metres, about 3 wide now, Martha Lavinia, as Elizabethan Era starts to drop out. Going forward now, Martha Lavinia, Auckland Lass on the inside, and Mexican Standoff has gone back to last to get a run at them. But coming into the home straight, Martha Lavinia sustains that long wide run for the last 600. She's starting to come away nicely again, and she won nicely last week, going well again today. And Jake Kerridge just lets her settle down and ease down towards the vent line, and she goes across the line, wins by about 6 or 7 metres to Auckland Lass. Mexican Standoff up to 3rd, and Elizabethan Era is dropped out and ran probably 15 away 4th.